Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Roman, and this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And this is my first time playing through all Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and there's a fake flame clock. It's rather strange, isn't it? Like, that's one thing we didn't expect. Like, we've been kind of destroying flame clocks this whole time, so maybe we should have kind of expected someone would try to make a fake flame clock. But for now, it just makes perfect sense, right? Oh, can we just eat at the canteen already? I think let's eat at the canteen. Oh yeah, let's get some more food then. Let's get some more food.
If you don't mind.
And what are we going to be eating here today? Not that it matters. Apparently the food doesn't work.
That's good.
That's an hilarious thing that I learned about this game, to be honest. Hilarious. It's not like it's like, yeah, fish pie. Oh my god. Have you guys ever had fish cake? Oh my god, it's so good. Fish cakes. Oh my god, they're so good. I just want to eat fish cakes all day. That's all I want to do. Not really though. That'd be bad. Can you imagine eating a fish cake every single day? You get pretty sick of them. I think they're nice, like, you know, every once in a while. Fish cake and some chips, you know? And for you Americans out there, chips over here are a very different thing. Chips over here are what you call fries, which is hilarious. You call them what they are because you fry them. Very, very funny. Don't know why you don't call, like, other things you fry fries, but okay. But over here, we call them chips. I'm trying to speak American. I'm not very good at it, guys. Sorry. I know it's a weird language. Like, I know a few words. I know, like, yippity doo that and howdy partner. Like, I know those words, but like, it's hard because like the pronunciation and like the dictionary doesn't really show you the pronunciation of American words sometimes.
What you got for me?
Yippee-ki-yay! I learned that one actually when I was in the war. That was a tough one to learn. I miss my American buddies from the war. So I'm joking. So the thing is, like, even though like, let's go this way. Even though like it's very clear I'm joking, like there is a language barrier sometimes with videos, and sometimes, understandably, people will not understand the joke as much as other people, and that makes sense. Especially like I find that with like the Spanish or Ukrainian kids in our school, they tend to not get Irish humor as much because there is a lot of like inflections and like you know, like if like Irish people will literally just turn to one another and be like, "Oh jeez, I'll beat the head off you. I'll bounce your head off the wall and then dance on your skull," right? And they'll be best friends still. Like it's just something they say, you know, or like they'll say to their kids like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll set you on fire" or something like that, like. And it's just like, it's just a joke, you know. You're not supposed to take it seriously. Okay, I guess they want us to do the cutscene. I was going for the container. My Nana is hungry. Oh my god, there's another nop on.
Such flower power.
Oh, Manana, speak first.
Manana,
Oh, you could stay here, Manana, if you wanted to.
everyone, we've been waiting for you.
Nice.
This is awesome. Did you guys make this?
I suppose we did. Whenever we say farewell to a friend, we plant flower seeds.
Nice.
They kept growing over time, and before we knew it, we had this. It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed. Standing still spells death. If we can't achieve victory, there will be no tomorrow. But still, we didn't want to forget that they were all here once.
So that's why you're getting all teary-eyed.
What? No. It's just the pollen.
It doesn't take much to get Commander Boohoo here going.
Commander Boohoo.
Irma?
Looks like you've taken a lot on your shoulders. Doesn't it weigh you down?
A little. I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
You can put the burden down whenever you want, you know. You can still choose to keep things the same as always. I wouldn't think any less of you if you did. Neither would anyone else here.
I love you for
You gotta listen to your friends sometimes,
Irma.
Fiona.
Just like I love everyone here. And Colony Mew, where I met you all. And ever since I realized that, tomorrow stopped looking so dark. And that's exactly why I can't run away from my responsibility.
I get it. Whatever happens, I trust in you.
And I trust you too. Fiona, Irma. All the squad leaders have assembled. We can start the meeting at your convenience.
Very well.
Understood.
I love that, like,
I'll be
you can
right
definitely
there.
sense, like, the sisterhood between all of these girls here as well. Before that, Fifi.
Tackle ambush! Kitchen, kitchen, kitchen!
Okay. I mean, whatever your customs are.
Loosen up, Fifi. Get it all out of you.
Yep, now she's back to herself.
We're waiting in the square.
Why? I'll get you back, you'll see. Run away!
It's hard to imagine that the console will make it easy for us with the flame clock. Someone will surely pay for this with their life. Again. Please, do whatever you can to make sure it's not Fiona.
And they definitely care about Fiona
We got
too.
new folks on the map.
Right, Goo. Okay, Goo. Flame cock or no flame cock make no difference for Goo. But also understand the pain about it, pain of saying goodbye to my friends when life is sucked away. So Goo understand the reason why my friends want to destroy. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are like
Some
too. Like with this type of
relationships
stuff. Right? Like a lot of people tend to be just like, whatever, okay, fine. There's a lot of mixed feelings about the destroying of the flame clocks. And like that makes sense. Like this is something that's been with them their whole freaking lives. I can totally understand that. Wait. Kind of recognize this, but I don't want to say because I don't want to look like a fool. I don't want to look like a fool. This is what I've become. What I've done, I face myself.
Rise and shine.
Man, I should never sing Linkin Park songs because it just makes me miss Chester so freaking much, man. Never should sing Linkin Park songs. But when that song released, I remember like how big of a moment it was. We were waiting for Linkin Park to release a new song for years. And that song came out and it was just like, it was like mind melting. And it was overused, of course, in trailers and stuff and Transformers. But you know what? Get that bag. You know what I mean? Sell out. Get that money. Probably hide the objective as well. We don't need that on the screen all the time. So like, I wonder like what's the best course of action to destroying this flame clock then?
Are we seriously gonna do it now?
Yes.
Those Kavesi dudes are still loitering around.
Who's loitering again?
God, he's huge.
Family seems to be a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
We're great. Right, Tallow?
Right, Chief. No whinging here.
No
Say
whinging.
again?
Nothing to say, really.
Oh my god, he's looking.
I'll take
He is
your word for it.
imposing. Everyone is very short. He is
Time
imposing.
is of the essence. Sorry to rush, but can we get straight to the point?
What should we talk about first?
Oh. Do you want to just tell me all of it at the same time? Like this is something I never enjoy in video games. I'll be honest with you guys. I never enjoyed the whole like what should we ask first. Just tell me you want me to see everything. Just like, you know, just show me what you want to
said
show
the
me.
colony's flame clock was a fake. What did you mean by that?
Wow, pretty blunt, huh? Honestly, we don't really know any more beyond the fact that it's a fake.
Since we never use it anyway, yeah?
When it's close to running dry, we get orders from the console to go out and fight.
Well, what is it for then?
Do you think maybe there's some weird advantage to it? Like, maybe the colony's rank is really high, but it makes it look lower to get enemies to underestimate us.
Or the exact opposite. Actually, we're bottom tier, but it looks a lot higher to intimidate people.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. It could be that.
Well, your actual strength doesn't change, so it'd be pretty obvious once you get down to it.
And also, supplies from the castle are allocated based on rank. Could we see your supplies? That would give us a good idea of where you fall, rank-wise.
Nico's on warehouse detail. And I'm Nico. I'll get things ready for your inspection.
Thank you. So we have about the flame clock, about the real flame clock.
You said nobody knows where your real flame clock is except the console. How are we supposed to find it then?
I don't suppose we could just ask the console?
Yes.
Oh,
I like this little dude.
come on, why the huge sigh? I was just asking. Someone had to ask.
Well, it has to be somewhere, or the status quo wouldn't be maintained. If you fight, the flame clock must fill up. Suppose you were to harvest a large pool of life in a short time.
Oh, it would flow into the real clock.
I'd like to investigate any large-scale combat engagements you may have experienced. If we're lucky, someone may have witnessed some signs of the flame clock's operation.
True.
Can we take a look into your past battle records? Of course. I'll have them delivered to you.
About the colony's rank. And I didn't mean to make it sound like I was nitpicking this, by the way. I understand why they're doing this. They want to give you an option. But it's sometimes it's just like, hey, just show me all of it at once. I wish it was just that option.
Wait, you're joking? You've always been on the same level?
Nico, that's me. Heard something from the
She
console
keeps
one
it Nico is
time.
awesome.
She said to tough it out and do exactly as instructed, and everything would be all right.
Oh? I was told something else. People only see what they want to see, I think it was.
Meaning?
Meaning nobody actually wants to see how much is left on their clock, I guess.
I can understand that as well.
I mean, if you knew, you'd just stress out.
Mio's a
over
perfect
it
example.
constantly.
Mio's a perfect example of
A
this.
little more stressing wouldn't go amiss in your case, Tallow, you turkin head.
You turkin head, Tallow. I love these
Why
guys
do
the
you
most.
call me names?
Just cause.
Wow.
Well, we don't know exactly what the console intended. But you must have had something in mind to go to these lengths rigging the contraption.
So we have about the console. It hasn't gone
You
up or
said the
down, I'm
console
guessing,
was
as well
away.
then?
Do
Or it's
you
at the
know how
bottom,
long for?
though, right?
Tell you bluntly, we don't know either.
She's always disappearing, going off on one special mission or another.
In that case, she could be back at any time.
I'm sorry that the answer isn't very useful.
This all sounds like kind of a big deal. It doesn't bother you.
It's nothing special. We don't normally talk much about it.
She just sends us down broad stroke orders, like, go defeat those guys. Send a team to this location.
Yeah. The only time she spoke normally was that one time, wasn't it? You know, the time when Fiona became commander.
Yuck. Do we have to talk about that?
About what?
When the previous commander died, Fiona clung to the consul's knees. Started saying that the way we fought was making everyone miserable.
Yeah, it turned into a whole, like, debate. Until the consul was like, fine then, you try and change it. And made Fiona the commander.
What? Just like that?
I know it was a twisted kind of punishment, but now I've got everyone else tangled up in this mess.
Especially if you're not totally prepared to
Whatever.
do this type of
We
stuff,
know
it
you
can
just
definitely
want
happen
the
like that.
best for us, Fifi.
That's why you get yourself in such a tizzy.
And that's why we want to support you in turn. You're good, Fiona. Better than you know.
Thanks, guys.
Punishing someone with a promotion? That's so bizarre.
I mean, it's not totally bizarre if you think of it like if you think they're gonna fail. You know what I mean? If you think they're gonna fail, then yeah, it's not bizarre.
So, this whole clock breaking thing's kind of a sudden development, yeah? I wanted to ask how you lot feel about all this. We know how Fiona feels, but are you all okay with what we're about to do?
Honestly, I just want Fiona to be able to relax. Like, not have to carry all this responsibility.
That's so kind of you.
Even if we do this,
And they're all
people
want to help
still
out Fiona
die.
as well, which is so wholesome too.
Yeah, but if they do, it will be because of their own failure. That's not the same. She carries the banner for us, and it's because of us that it's so heavy.
But that weight's also the momentum that keeps her moving forward. I don't want us doing anything that could sully the purity of Fiona's conscience.
Man, they're so supportive of Fiona. Like, look at them.
Let's all take some deep breaths.
And this is what I was saying. Like, it is kind of this very cool. Like, I said sister before, but there's a boy here too.
I'm happy that you're so concerned.
Nico's the
for
best,
me.
by the way.
Thank you.
Well, I reckon things will work out one way or another. I mean, come on. You've got us on your side.
Fact.
Yeah, you tell him.
Always.
No one wants to lose their mates. Just don't lose track of what matters, yeah?
I guess there's nothing else.
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered.
We should investigate the supplies in the warehouse and the colony's battle record data. Is that right? I'll make sure everyone gives you their full cooperation.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll also try looking
Like, I know,
around for
I like,
anything
I
we
just,
might
like, this is
have
one of those times that, like, I just genuinely will do anything to
turns
help
up,
these
we'll be
guys.
in touch.
Like, they're absolutely amazing.
We got new folks on the map.
Okay. So we have a whole range of things we're going to be doing now, talking to these characters. Man, like, I feel for Fiona, like, this is a lot of pressure, and she's putting a lot of that pressure on herself, and a lot of people don't, or a lot of her friends don't want that pressure on her either. Frost Sean, you should come back, you lot. What? Sorry to bother you. We were hoping to check out the old battle records. Ah, right. Fifi said to expect you. Bear with me for a moment. Right? I've transferred you the data. If you see anything interesting, let me know. Thank you, we will. So there's Colony Moo's investigation. We have a bunch more of the investigation going on now. We're going over this way now again. I'm kind of just excited to destroy this flame clock because this is a whole different situation. It's a fake flame clock. We have a bunch of characters like these characters here that seem so inexperienced. Oh, Nico, the best character in the world.
Welcome to Nico's warehouse. I'm Nico, and this is my, well, not my exactly, but it's a warehouse, alright. Look around if you like.
Thanks, I won't be a minute. Nothing here really stands out. It's all as I expect from a colony with the rank of the flame clock as they are. By the way, are you the one who does inventory management here?
No, I think it might be the console. Nico only watches the warehouse. Nico, I should say, is me.
Why would a console do that? I love Nico. Can I just like Nico should be the hero?
Some relationships changed.
No offense, Nico. So we just have to discuss this as well. It feels weird moving around his lunch party. We have a few things we can discuss for Psychos. There's a white fog, but we don't even have that yet. We have the second white fog thing. Okay, let's not mince words. Colony Moo is weird. And this is why you can't make friends. I've looked into the combat records. For the past few years, there have been no large-scale combat engagements involving Colony Moo. That in itself is understandable, but we can't do that investigation so everything you thought of earlier, right? Back to the drawing board then. Well, perhaps, but what really caught my eye was the wastelessness, so to speak. Without any big wins or losses, not only were there no large swings to the flame clock total, there were also no interruptions to the colony's supply chain over the long term. So what's that prove, except that Fiona and the others are fending well for themselves? I've got to say, that's not really an impression I get of this place at first glance. We've heard them chatting, they don't really seem to take a whole lot of training or strategy. And think about the personnel turnover. You saw the flower garden. Notice how young they all are? They are all young. They are all very young. And to add to the consul's extended periods of absence, ignoring, for the sake of argument, the insecure environment in the colony's military results could really afford such stability. Come to think of it, didn't Fifi say the colony rank stayed the same? Right, and the flame clock issue is odd as well. I couldn't stop wondering what the point of deception was. We said that we thought it could be fools at enemies, but the soldiers here aren't given information. It's not even being manipulated, just flat out not being supplied. Fiona and the others didn't seem bothered by it, and I think the real world it wouldn't do them any real favors. Right of the two sides, it's actually Fiona and the other that it affects. What was it Talos said? Something about not stressing all the time. How back to snuff up? What? Back to snuff up. You're not saying the people of Consul wanted to deceive. Was it the residents of Colony Moo all along? Possibly? There's one more thing that bothers me. Looking at Fiona and the others, didn't they remind you of someone? They don't believe in anything beyond what they can see at the moment, still thinking that fighting is everything. Like we did way back then. Yes, that's such a cool way of looking at it too. They're so occupied with the reality of put in front of them, they don't think of anything beyond that horizon. Until we were given that option. In Colony Moo's case, they don't seem to be much interested in anything apart from the banner that Fiona carries. True that. As soon as it's about Fiona, they get all super passionate. You think they're being used? It's more the possibility that a console could be using someone. No, it's a question of being used or otherwise. It's not a question. I imagine we're also only seeing what we want to see. So that's why Fiona was appointed commander, because she's useful for hiding whatever's inconvenient. If the consul had to go to such lengths to devise this, there can only be one reason. The consul is betraying the colony Moo. The raid we interrupted must have been their doing as well. Then we gotta tell Phoebe straight away. Fair enough.
Let's bounce.
I don't know, I feel like this is like a very different place than we've been, like a very different colony we've been before. And I did notice as well that they were much younger, but I thought we were maybe going to see a lot of older characters here, but not at all. They are very much younger.
Oh no. What's going on? It's like back at Colony 4.
Another Mobius messing with us. Crap!
Tallow? Hey, what's wrong
Wait,
with
what?
you?
No.
Sorry about this, bud.
Yeah, that's the best way to do this, actually. What else is he
Don't
gonna
worry,
do?
He'll be all right. But now,
What else can he do in the
Console.
stage?
It was you, wasn't it?
What?
Reality, right? It's just so
No.
dull. That's why nobody pays it any mind.
And what's that
They'd
gonna do to
rather
her
chase
as well?
pretty
To
dreams.
oh my god, to Fiona.
You really should have just stayed dreaming.
This is brutal. I didn't get this from this. Like maybe I just didn't pick up on it.
Why would you do something like this?
I'd like to know as well.
When someone close to you gets hurt, you want to become stronger for them. That desire and sadness, they make for a quality flame.
Is that why you arranged the attack? Conspired with Keves, sacrificed all those lives?
Without some hardship, humans don't come together. It was just the same with you.
Cut the crap! How could you put Fiona through this?
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too. This poor girl.
I know perfectly well what I did.
Like I can't imagine what this feels like for Fiona, especially since we saw how close they all were. How everyone was striving to help Fiona.
But Fiona, she never once gave up. She wouldn't let the dream be all there was. That purity of purpose. It lifted everybody up.
Yes.
The need to support one another. She taught me that as well.
Huh?
Oh, well, ain't that nice? Learn this!
Oh, I love lands. I do love lands. What? Fiona. Seriously.
What are you...
Don't hurt my friend.
Oh,
Even if she's bad, she's still my friend.
and I feel that.
Fiona!
Yeah.
Fiona! Lance!
Brutal.
Stand up. You can do better than this.
Some of the hero quests in this game are absolutely incredible, and like the last two have been
You'll do your
amazing.
best for the others, won't you? You'll do all that you can, and then some.
Stop it! I'll fight along with you if you want. I'll fight by your side against whatever it is that's
Oh,
making
no.
you sad, Emma. So please, stop calling it a dream.
You can tell that Irma's struggling as well.
Don't disappoint me like that. You've already made your choice. You chose what you wanted to see, and freely. Just how heavy is that banner? How many lives do you carry? Please, stop. All of their hopes. You did say you'd shoulder them, didn't you? You said you'd never break her.
And like using like those struggles as like in this speech as well. Oh no.
Crying about it won't change the truth.
This is so awful to watch.
Dead, and I'm the one who killed them.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, Fiona. This doesn't make it any way easier that Fiona's doing something really cool, because it's honestly like through like tears, yeah. It's not badass, it's heartbreaking. Oh no. Here we go. Mobius eye. Irma. So like that would explain why like the console like disappeared as well, because they were here all this time. Like that makes perfect sense now. I'm trying to build this up and we're probably going to switch back to lands in a bit. I can't imagine what that's like for Fiona, like. Let's be lands for a bit. So we soul hacked you. Does that do anything? Here's a double bite for you. Why not? We're both attackers at this stage. Like, it'll be fun. I can't. Oh, I'm so bad at canceling attacks when it comes to this one. I'm better at canceling attacks with you though. With this one for some reason. I'm trying to press the button as quick as possible. No, it's not working. Okay, let's do a chain attack. Oh, now we have a new character in the chain attack thing too, and it's a healer. So I think we're gonna start off with Opinion Primed. So what's your special ability? When chosen, multiples of TP of all active characters except self. Wait, what? Okay. Shares own buffs. One random buff. Let's do one random buff then. I mean, we'll take it. Are you kidding me? So now everyone's CP will be multiplied. Let's do a... No love loss. I forgot they have just these three little creatures as well. We probably should get rid of them too. Multi-blast? No, I think we go for... Yeah, let's do a shockwave. At least I'll get cool. Yeah, cool. And Galactic Flight, or I feel like I want to use this one though. I know we're not going to get the. We should probably do Artist Mitigation. I'm going to do Galactic Flight. I'm sorry guys. I want to see what it's like. Probably not the best idea in the world, because we're not going to get the big boy attack. Wow. Resisted the attack as well though. Oh, we can still do Artist Mitigation now. Wait, do we raise back up there? Is that what that does? I thought it raised back up for us for a second there. Let's hope this works out. Let's start with a dig. Nice. This could still work out. Oh, we're multiplying as well, so this could still work out. We can still get Artist Mitigation. Giant swing. Okay, still good. Still, oh, yeah, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. And then we'll try to do a side break. So now we can topple it next time as well. Perfect. Now we get Artist Mitigation. Nice. A good bit of damage as well, because now we can do the big boy move as well. One reactivation as well. Brilliant Ascension. We'll start off then by... I don't think we have anything that can topple it right now, actually. Yeah, we don't have anything that can topple him. Let's do... one random buff. Why not? Then let's do... a double bite. I didn't think it would go that far, but it did. This is okay. I guess I wasn't paying attention as much as I should have been. That's fine though. We're still gonna get this move, which does a lot of damage. And the damage is not even done yet. Nice, that's better than you usually do actually. We did get to like up to almost 1 million one time. Let's focus our attacks, why not? Let's focus our attacks on this big boy. Because those little guys ain't gonna do nothing, you know what I mean? Like, why not? Like, let's just like let them do their thing. We haven't used Overclock Buster in years. It's been years. Yeah, we're gonna have, it's level 47 as well. Like, we shouldn't have any problem with this. Oh yeah, they're all getting destroyed. Nice.
Irma! You really shouldn't cry for me.
That's clearly who Fiona is.
You were my friend. But I couldn't save you.
And still Fiona's thinking this way. This is horrible to watch.
Fiona. You'll always be my
Oh.
Irma.
Again, we're seeing so many different perspectives of these consoles as well. It was a mirage with the rock, okay. Poor Fiona, man.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Like, absolutely poor Fiona. Where is she? Is she still with us? Can we comfort her a little bit? No, she's not still with us. She's gone to the flame clock for sure. I don't know, man. That's... And I feel like Irma did care. It's almost like Irma was trying to make her struggle to like make her succeed in a way. But I feel like still that's not easy to get over. There it is. Good old Flame Kluk.
So this is where the flame clock was.
Yeah.
How did we never see it before?
This poor girl.
I'm
This
not great
poor
with
girl.
words, but I wanted
Old
to
hands.
say, I'm sure she was a complicated person too.
Yep.
I'll never forget what Irma did.
Yep.
I know I can never, ever forgive her. But if I'd never met her, I wouldn't be who I am today.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. That is an interesting way. I think it's an important way to look at it.
Just promise you won't suffer alone, all right?
Yes,
If
this is
things
what they
get
this is
too
what they
much
don't
to
want. They
bear,
don't want you to
can always
suffer
talk to
alone.
me.
Oh, Tallow.
Tallow.
If you need to grumble or swear or call someone names, I'm your man. I'll get rid of all your worries. You can count on this turkin head, okay?
Same old Tallow.
She woke me up, you know. Irma did. Made me watch you. I couldn't move, but I followed every word you said.
Yeah.
Perhaps she didn't want you to be alone.
But then, why? Why do something like that? I'm supposed to be the turkin head, not Irma.
Oh, Tallow. I want to follow these guys again. I want to follow these guys for the rest of the
I want
game.
to know about these mobius people. I have to know what Irma was thinking. Will you let me fight by your side still?
Of course. Fiona, are you kidding me?
Say no?
You're already our friend, Fifi.
Fifi. Of course Senna says Fifi.
Don't ever forget how you're feeling right now. I think it'll keep you strong.
Yeah. I won't. Not ever.
Here we go.
This is one of those times that like you're super glad to help. We're super glad to help all the time, but like Fiona's a character that like I would go to the ends of the earth for. These dairy girls. Oh, we're almost at level 5. Well, it's gonna be lands, right?
I'll do my very best. Oh no.
Yeah. Another inheritance for lands. Healer. A unique healer that applies random buffs to allies that can strengthen the whole party with
I
arts.
hope everyone's getting along.
Fair enough. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that wasn't really like... To me, it was very unusual. Like, of course. Now to Triton's reality, you can press Y to bring up soul hacks. Okay, great. Where's he now? Y. It's draining vacuum dig. Double bite. So you can target a monster. Okay. And now we have a new hero as well in Fiona, which is great too. But I think we're going to have to... Yeah, a lot of them probably reach max rank, but like, let's change yours to... We have Unismith for you. I think changing back to this is the perfect idea for now. Unless we can upgrade something else.
Leave the healing
Yeah.
to me.
You're Lost Vanguard. You're level 1 Soul Hacker. I'd rather you do this for now. Signifier. You know what? Well done, Lance.
Support you.
Congratulations, Lance. We believed in you all along. Let's actually check this for a second now. Let's check his arts. Hidden Thorn, Ether Cannon, Advanced Cooldown. Energy Grenade, Hidden Thorn. Ether Cannon might be nice. My upper screen. You have Resonant Flag. It's a D buff. One random buff, yeah. Grants own buffs to all allies. Heal Harmony. I think I might actually change this to Illuminate.
Illuminate.
So we can still have some combat in with this character and actually change... Yeah, I think we'll still have it as a buff character, you know what I mean? I think that makes sense.